Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer Terri. I make Philippine Travel Updates. Welcome! If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing to stay updated with Philippine Travel Updates, changes on rules, on what you need to comply, and, well, Philippine news in general. In today's update, we'll start with the Bureau of Immigration Advisory. Ooh, it's been a while since they had an advisory. Well, let's hear it. So this advisory, guys, I'll give the information to you straight away, is about foreign nationals transiting in the Philippines. What is it? Let's read it. Pursuant to August 25, 2022 clarificatory letter by the Department of Health, transiting foreign nationals who seek entry into the Philippines are covered by Section 1A1E of the Iatf Resolution 168. What is that section talking about? Well, it's about valid tickets, return tickets, or tickets to your next port of destination. It says here, foreign nationals may enter the Philippines provided they comply with the applicable visa requirements and immigration entry and departure formalities, provided further that they. So this is not just a requirement for those entering the Philippines, but also for those transiting in the Philippines. Temporary foreign visitors must have valid tickets for their return journey to their port of origin or to the next port of destination corresponding to their permitted or allowable duration of stay under a valid visa or visa-free entry as the case may be. Basically, guys, if you're a foreigner entering the Philippines, visa-free or on a short-term visa, you must show proof that you will not overstay on your allowable stay. So for examples, I made this table. For foreign nationals entering visa-free, you must show a return ticket or an onward ticket to your next port of destination within 30 days. It's a proof that you will be leaving the country within your allowable stay, which is 30 days. While foreigners with a 9A visa must also show a return or an onward ticket within their permitted duration of stay. So most of them would be within 59 days. Aside from having a return ticket or a ticket for your next port of destination, the Bureau of Immigration Advisory also mentioned about number one, Iatf Resolution 146, which limits international hub operations to airside transfers between NAIA Terminal 1, 2, and within Terminal 3 is deemed superseded by Iatf Resolution 168. So if we go back to Iatf Resolution 146, it limits transfers to travelers from yellow and green list countries. Well, we know that that no longer applies. There is no more color coding, right? May 28, actually, Iatf Resolution 168 treats all travelers similarly without green, yellow, red color coding anymore. But I'm a little bit confused still on this number one section of the advisory. It is not so clear to me. I will have to inquire with Bureau of Immigration myself, guys. Or if you have more information, please comment down below. However, number two section of the advisory is much clearer. Passengers making transfer via admission may be allowed to enter the Philippines, provided that all of the applicable requirements under Iatf Reso 168 are complied. What are the conditions? So, let's say a transit foreign national would enter the Philippines, although they are only transiting, but they will enter the country. Let's say they will go through immigration and all of that. They will have to comply with the entry requirements set by the Iatf. And what is that really? First is that foreign nationals entering the Philippines must be fully vaccinated. So you must have your vaccination card or certificate. Second condition, all foreign nationals, all travelers actually, must register to One Health Pass and generate a One Health Pass QR code so you can register within 3 days before your departure. Second, if without a booster, The traveler must show a negative RT-PCR test result taken within 48 hours before departure, or an antigen test taken within 24 hours prior to departure. This is not arrival, this is departure. Next condition. Foreigners entering the Philippines must comply with immigration requirements. First up is that their passport must be at least 6 months valid. Next is visa-free or visa required. So they must determine whether they need a visa to enter the Philippines. It's very simple, guys. Who needs a visa to enter the Philippines? Nationals of these countries I am showing to you right now. So like Afghanistans need visa to enter the Philippines, Bangladeshis, Algerians, Iraqis, Iranians, Jordanians, Nigerians, Palestinians, Syrians, Ukrainian nationals, although there is a loosening up of restrictions for Ukrainian nationals because of the war. Please, Ukrainians who want to enter the Philippines, coordinate with the Philippine Embassy. Moving forward, Sri Lankans need a visa to enter the Philippines. Basically, nationals of the countries I am showing to you right now need a visa to enter the Philippines. If your country is not on this list, for example, US, Canada, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Germany, Ireland, you don't need a visa to enter the Philippines. Okay? And the last condition for entry to the Philippines for foreigners entering and transiting via admission is show a valid return ticket or a ticket to your next country of destination according to your allowable stay. So for example, if you're entering the Philippines visa-free, you're only given 30 days of stay. Then, you must show a return ticket or a ticket to your next port of destination leaving the Philippines within 30 days. You cannot come here without a visa and have a return ticket that is leaving the Philippines in 3 months, in 6 months. And you cannot enter with a one-way ticket. You don't have a long-term visa or you don't have a permanent residence here. Trick I can suggest, guys, for those who are planning to enter visa-free and has already booked the return ticket more than 30 days, I suggest renting an onward ticket for just $14. Another option is to book a refundable ticket. Another option is to buy a throwaway ticket, a cheap throwaway ticket, let's say Manila to Singapore. I heard Cebu Pacific is having their promotions for just 3,000 pesos, Manila to Singapore flight. I've actually discussed that in detail in another video. I'll put the link in the description box, in the comment section. While for 9A visa, they must show a return or a ticket to their next port of destination within their allowable stay. So for example, within 59 days. I hope that is clear, guys. I just review it, huh? First, foreigners must be fully vaccinated. Second, they must register to One Health Pass. Third, if they don't have a booster, show a negative test result. Fourth, comply with immigration requirements. Passport should be 6 months valid or more. And visa if they are not visa-free, national. And lastly, show a return ticket or a ticket to your next port of destination. Basically, guys, there is really no change on the travel protocols, okay? I'm upset. I'm upset, immigration. It seems like every time they make an advisory, they don't really make it clear. Whoever writes advisory or press releases for immigration seriously needs to learn about simple English. Give the information straightforward, simple, use basic English. I think it's a problem with immigration. Every time they have an advisory or announcement, they seem to make it complicated. I see it as a pattern. Foreigners are complaining. Imagine foreigners whose language is native English. They use English as their native language, and yet they are confused with our announcements. that are written in English, immigration should use simple English in their announcements. Yeah. Even IATF resolutions. We're not lawyers. Anyways, it's always the IATF Resolution 168 is the Bible for the arrival protocols of the Philippines. And it still is the protocol. Let me show you IATF Resolution 168. I'll put a copy in the description box, guys. This is still it. Foreigners must still be fully vaccinated to enter the Philippines. Okay? And any proof of vaccination is accepted as long as it is government issued. I'll have this link in the description box or in the comment section. Okay? And vaccinated still need to quarantine. Meanwhile, I'm not ending this video with just an immigration advisory. Wearing of PPE is no longer required for traveling OFWs. Sa mga OFWs na nanonood dyan, hindi po kailangan magsuot ng astronaut. Char. You don't have to wear this outfit. This is like so 2020. Department of Migrant Workers issued an advisory. Agencies should not require OFWs to wear full PPEs like this. You are fully vaccinated with a booster, wear a mask, that should be enough. According to the Department of Migrant Workers Secretary, asking our OFWs to wear PPEs at this time is like asking surfers to wear ball gowns. It's cumbersome, awkward, and extremely peculiar. Weird! Napaka-weird po, napaka-hassle, magsusuot ng full PPE. Hay nako day, move on na po. Agencies, mga OFWs, wag po kayo magsuot ng full PPE. Walang country sa mundong nagre-require niyan. While Filipinos, good news, may enter again Taiwan visa-free starting September 29. This was clarified by the Taiwan authorities, Taiwan Foreign Affairs. However, Taiwan still has quarantine upon arrival. Although there are news that they may scrap that, hopefully. Hong Kong is also weighing on ending their mandatory hotel quarantine requirement. Way to go. Let's keep pushing that. You know, these countries are the strictest in the world and they are already thinking about removing quarantine. Let's go. Let's lift all COVID restrictions before this year ends, right? Japan is also good news. Woohoo! Japan will reopen to independent travelers and they will also lift daily arrival cap by October 11. Yay! Let's go to Japan. Canada is also, there have been reports that Canada will also drop their vaccine requirement and make ArriveCan optional. I seem to cannot find the official government announcement to this yet, but it seems pretty sure now. According to reports, Canada will drop its COVID-19 vaccine requirement by September 30. But the requirement to wear masks on domestic flights and train trips will remain according to sources. Well, so we'll keep an eye on that, but seems like a good news. While US is getting pressured. It's not clear whether the US will follow Canada on dropping its own vaccination requirement for foreign visitors. However, lawmakers in the northern US are cheering reports for this Canada abandoning the vaccination requirement, and they want President Joe Biden to follow. I mean, you're literally saying it's past time for America to do the same. That is all the updates for today, guys. It's mainly about immigration and some good news. Lifting of restrictions all over the world. Let's do it before this year ends, right? Right? So this is all the update, guys. God bless you all. Please leave a like on the video. It supports the channel. It helps me continue what I am doing. God bless you all. And stay safe. Bye.